Christian mom accidentally listened to a rap song while she had her young daughters in the car and was not only outraged at some of the controversial lyrics that she heard, but it just made her so distraught that she felt the need to make an 11-minute long YouTube video crying and ranting about it. Now, obviously that video is too long to show you, but we have 3 snippets that we will show you that give you a sense of just how upset she is. Now, keep in mind that her YouTube rant did backfire, and I'll get to the details of that in just a second, but the song in question is Norf Norf by Vince Staples. Let's take a look at the first video.
I want to read, I looked up the song, and I looked up the lyrics, and I read the lyrics. I cannot believe this stuff is on the radio. I'm sorry. And I'm telling you that some of this I'm gonna cuss. I'm just gonna repeat what it says. But these aren't my words, obviously. I just want you to listen to it, okay? It says, "Bitch, you thirsty? Please grab a Sprite. My Crips lurkin'. Don't die tonight. I just want to dance with you, baby. Just don't move too fast. I'm too crazy. Man down the Ave and get shaded. Take a nigga mind off that. We can dip. Fuck in the whip. Slide right back in the function. One wrong word. Start bustin'. Put that on my Yankee hat. I'm a gangster Crip. Fuck gangster rap. Where the ladies at? Where the hoes? Where the bitches? Every real nigga know the difference."
Okay. But by the way, by the end, she kind of got good. She's like leaning in and stuff, right?
She's got a little bit of swag, like while she's doing it. Yes.
Yeah. Where my bitches? Where my hoes? I was like, put your shoulder into it.
Okay. When you watch the full video, like she's so distraught that like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like there's a small part of me that feels terrible for her because I don't know what her situation was growing up. I feel like she's been so sheltered. How is that? Look, I get it. Those lyrics are inappropriate for kids. But there are rap songs played on the radio all the time. They bleep out the words and it's indecipherable. You have no idea what they're rapping, right? It's like, anyway, but where has she been? Like, she's been under a rock her entire life.
I mean, that's like, but the minute she said, "Now I'm going to say some of the lyrics," I thought, yes! Okay, please do that. Okay, please believe me that I want that.
The best lyric, and it's the opening line is, "Bitch, you thirsty, please grab a Sprite. My Crips lurkin'. Don't die tonight." I don't know. The second part is okay. I just love that first line. "Bitch, you thirsty, please grab a Sprite." I love it.
And the only way that it's better is when she's saying it while weeping. "Bitch, you thirsty, please grab a Sprite."
Okay. This is a tip of iceberg. There's more.
Right,
so let's go to the second video.
This is the main chorus says, "I ain't never ran from nothing but the police. From the city where the skinny carry strong heat. Nerfside, Long Beach, Nerfside, Long Beach." So let's just encourage kids to run from the police because that's okay, right? We wonder why this society is so messed up. Listen to the music. This is the second verse. "Hit the corner, make a dollar flip, and split the dollars with my mama children. Folks need Porsches. Hoes need abortions." I'm sorry. This is where it gets really messed up. Cut class because it wasn't about cash. So talking about cutting school. "School wasn't no fun because I couldn't bring my gun."
Like, okay.
So she's worried that in gangster rap they're going to cut classes? That's the worst part?
I know, but what you don't understand is when Eminem was rapping about killing his wife and stuffing her in the trunk, like I immediately started thinking about who I wanted to murder and stuff in a trunk. I mean, obviously that's how it works. Like people hear it in rap lyrics and then they immediately carry it out.
Right. And it gives you a sense of her cluelessness that she's like, first, she's the whitest person in America. Bless her white heart. Okay. She means well. She does.
That's why I feel bad. Like,
yeah, I got nothing but love for her. But for her, like, since she never experienced, like, I don't understand. Police have been so pleasant to me my whole life, right?
I know.
It's like, why would they are encouraging them to run from the police? Okay, look, okay, fine. You can't live the life of someone in a city and you weren't a black man. I get it. You know what? I'm going to ask you to do something super simple. Watch Straight Outta Compton. Okay,
Yeah.
It's a movie, but it's a story. It's a real story of how they grew up. And every time they go outside, cops come and harass them and bother them and try to look for stuff. And maybe they'll give you a tiny little insight as to why people might run from the police.
Right, and look, in her video, she also talks a little bit about how, man, music has really changed. Back in my day, music was, a lot safer. I'm paraphrasing what she says. She's like, yeah, in my day, NSYNC and Britney Spears, like that was okay. Dressing up a 16-year-old like a slutty porn star in a schoolgirl's costume was totally cool, but it's not okay to like rap. Anyway.
No. I got to say one more thing about that. First of all, she's like, she thinks Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. You're right, but look at Britney Spears' songs. Hit Me Baby One More Time. What do you think she meant?
But
like
also,
this girl grew up in such an unbelievable bubble. When Britney Spears sang, "Oops, I Did It Again."
When Christina Aguilera says, "You gotta rub me the right way, baby."
Like to her, she's like, "Oh, good, get some Vaseline and let's just get that, that out of your system and out of your shoulders. Let's get it." Like, "Oh, I guess we're gonna hit another softball today, right?"
I know, it's amazing. But like what she also doesn't realize is that, rap music has always been, racy. It's always kind of pushed the envelope. Let me give you some examples. Here's some lyrics from an old rap song. I want to see if you guys can, figure out which one it is. I will fill your mountains with the dead. Your hills, your valleys, and your streams will be filled with people slaughtered by the sword. I will make you desolate forever. Your cities will never be rebuilt. Then you will know that I am God. Do you know which rap song that is?
Yeah, I do actually. So that was right before Kanye dropped Yeezus. That was by Yahweh.
That was by Yahweh.
That's right. That is the Lord in the Bible.
Just a little more. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come. I don't know why it says for I am come.
It's also dirty.
To set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. And then also, make ready to slaughter the infidel sons for the guilt of their fathers, lest they rise and possess the earth and fill the breadth of the world with tyrants. Okay, so that's from the Bible. I mean, it's talking about like slaughter, and then like Deuteronomy talks about raping and when it's okay to rape and when it's not okay to rape. Like it's just, I'm not, this is not supposed to be like, a criticizing religious segment. But what I do want to say is she listens to like the Christian gospel station and she's just like, I'm so wholesome. And what is it with these rap lyrics and they're so violent? No, your Bible is violent, right? The Quran is violent. Religious doctrine by nature is violent. And so just open yourself up to the reality of what you believe in. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
By the way, a lot of it was in the Old Testament, and the Old Testament is the most brutal thing you will ever read. It puts all rap to shame. Shame. But I don't bring I bring the sword. It's from Jesus himself. That's Jesus Christ, according to the Bible. So all the Jesus was full of love. He was in some verses. In other verses, he was like, I came to kill you with a sword. Okay, God, the original gangster rapper.
Do we have time for the third video?
Of course we do.
We have to.
Does the guy in the background go back to chopping broccoli in this one?
There's a guy in the background?
No, but in the first one, there was like boom, 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 boom. There was chopping in the
she heard the song dropping off her 11-year-old daughter. This is her toddler daughter. It's a baby in the background in the room.
Oh, okay.
Ironically, she's reading these horrific lyrics with her child in the room.
Interesting. All right, let's take a look.
Was on our top hits radio station. Yes, the cuss words were bleeped out, but did you just hear that? My daughter will never listen to that radio station again, ever. I am shaking. I cannot believe that filth is on there. Parents, I strongly encourage you to listen to what your kids are listening to. I cannot believe that was on our local radio station. Top hits, top hits. I just don't even understand. Like I said, I don't ever listen to that radio station. It's almost like I was meant to hear it. And maybe I was meant to let you guys know about it. I don't know. I just, you hear songs, especially rap songs, because sometimes you can't always understand what they're saying because they rap so fast and you don't really hear it. But when I pulled up these lyrics and I read what was being said, I have been so upset all morning because I cannot believe that they would play that. We need to pray. We need to pray, guys, for our youth.
I love that she thinks that maybe this would happen for a cosmic reason. Maybe the Lord Almighty wanted her to hear North North that morning and then look up online and find out he actually says, if you can decipher that rap, we can dip, fucking the whip, and slide right back. The Lord wanted her to hear that message that morning so she could share it with you. While she does this every once in a while. Okay, I'm back.
Are we bad? Are we bad for laughing at her? I'm sorry.
All day at it. I've been dying, tears watching this. But I feel for her only because who would want their kids listening to this uncensored?
one.
Obviously, no one. So
Right.
everyone is in agreement. Generally, most people are in agreement with that. On her with that. Fine, but it just hurt her to her heart. That's like if you're a kid, you're like, whoa, turn that garbage off. What are you doing? But once you hear it, and she's by herself now. Like it's something really got her.
Man, I just realized
She's sweet,
she's sweet. That's why, that's why I feel bad because
Yeah.
she's not a bad person.
No, she's
her heart
not,
is in a
yeah.
good place, and people are going after her online. Like, don't do that. We're
She's
kind of,
already got enough pain in her life.
no, but
Okay.
but then I just started thinking about, this is just the beginning of her misery. Like her kids, she has an 11-year-old. She's not a teenager yet. Like, oh my God, you're in for a world of pain.
But no, here's what I can't wait for. I wish we had a secret camera when she discovers the internet.
Oh my God.
Do you guys know what's on here? You know what's on here? I thought North was bad. Look at these donkeys.
Can you imagine if she saw Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh my God.
She would end her life. And
She might literally implode, like, gone. Young Turks, we couldn't do it without you.
Please believe me.